In the last news lesson, or first news lesson, at the very end, I made multiple layers and flattened them so that the alpha channel wouldn't would wouldn't pick up any of the black. And I make an action for that where I work, so I'm going to show you how to make an action for that. I'm just going to make the quicker news graphic. I'm going to bring this in. It's a nice big rose. I had made it into a smart object, but I'm not going to here. I am going to hold down the command key, control on the PC, and that's the outline of the layer mask I'm going to attach to the rose right here, down here at the layer mask icon. So there's the rose, and because we can't have any of this stuff showing, the gradient that's outside the template area, or it might show on the air, I'm going to make a copy of the layer mask, hold down the option key, and move it up to the gradient. So there is our graphic. I am going to turn off this background because it's not part of the picture, and I just would worry about it picking up some white pixels. But I'm still going to include it when I merge everything. I haven't started my action yet. I've merged everything together. Now I'm going to make my alpha channel. Again, hold down the command key, control on the PC. There's my marching ants. Then I'm over at my channels panel. Click the same kind of icon because this is an alpha channel or a mask. There's the alpha channel. I'm going to deselect Command or Control D. And now I'm going to make an action for the last bit that I showed you in that last tutorial. Over here, I'm going to go New Set, because I do that at work. I make a set for myself. I can take it from computer to computer. Karen Jostle. Then I'm going to say I want a new action. So this dialog box comes up. There's various ways to get it to come up. And I'm just going to put copy, flatten, so I know what it is. I can put it on a function key. I think I'll put it on F2, and I'm going to add shift, mainly because my keyboard isn't the keyboard that came with this Mac, so some of the action keys, the F keys, function keys rather, don't do what I expect them to do. Now I'm just going to click record. Notice this little red dot turns red. And it's going to record my actions, not my time, just my actions. And I'm going to copy that rose layer that's on a transparent background. If you look over in the thumbnails, see? Black is included. I'm going to Command J a whole bunch of times. I'm going to go over here to Layer, Flatten Image, and then I can turn it off here with the square. I can turn it off up in the flyout menu, stop recording. And in order to show you that it worked, I have to go back a few steps in the history panel, and that's up to here, deselect, where we haven't done it yet. But it didn't in the history panel get rid of the action we created. So this is the action we want to use. So I'm on that. Now, I'm on that state right now. I can hit go with the arrow. I'm hoping Shift F2 will work. I'm going to try it. Shift F2, and it did it. Let me show you again. I'm going to go back to deselect, and instead of Shift F2, I'm just going to go to this little arrow, and it did it. And that's how I made that action. I am going to be showing you different kinds of actions and more actions in the future. Thanks.